Hey guys, it's Mismatch Mofo here, and welcome to the second part of the Escapists. The first part is actually uploading as we speak, so hopefully that will be uploaded by the time this one has been finished, and then I'll upload them both, so they'll both be available on the same day. And then part 3 I may work on after this one, probably tomorrow though, I don't know. Anyway, where we left off, it was day 2 morning roll call. Let's get started. Right after I put the sounds and the music back on. Alrighty then. Okay, so I know that we haven't been called for roll call, so basically what I can do now is just check other prisoners' desks, because every morning the items change in the desks, and sometimes they have better items than they did have the previous day. So what I'm basically just going to do is just going to check all the desks and see if there's anything good. And if there is anything good, then yay, I can use it. If there isn't anything good, then oh well. So in this part we haven't got anything good. Normally, in my experience, the best knocked down person. Nope, he only has soap. Normally in my experience, these 4 desks along the top row have the best kinds of items. Please don't make me look like an idiot by having shit items now, you stupid desks. Oh, file! My prediction has come true. File is a very useful item in the game. Fuck off, guard. Nobody likes you. Your family disowned you, guard. Jeez. Okay, so we just got a file, but the file is actually quite good, so we're just going to take this back to our desk and see what we can do with it. I have some timber actually, so I can now craft a tool handle. So now I just need some metal and some duct tape, and I can make a spade or a shovel. And a shovel is what I'm going to use to dig out of this place. And I don't have any money, so I don't know why I'm actually trying to buy anything. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my strength and get a decent weapon, so that I can try and beat up some people to get some good things. So, basically just get my strength and speed over 50, and that should allow me to beat up most people in the prison, because in this prison it's very easy, so most people don't have very good stats. I mean, like, in the range of about 30 normally is their stats. So if I get over 50 for both of my stats, I should be able to beat up to 1 or 2 people in the same interval, as long as I'm not fatigued. But yeah, the only problem I have with the way that you exercise is it's quite time consuming, and sometimes if you don't hit the Q and E buttons right, or whatever you set, it can mess up and it can just not work. So it can be a little glitchy and awkward, but trust me, if you get your stats over 80 on any, if you get your stats to max on any prison, you will feel the results. Even on HMP Iron Gates, you will still feel the results. So I got 46 on strength, so I'm just going to exercise a bit. Not exercise, I'm going to shower a bit to get rid of my fatigue, and then just after lunch it's work period, so I can beat up the guy who's doing the metal shop job with ease, because I've got more strength and more speed. And then after I beat him up, I can basically apply for the job because I've got over 70 intellect. And then starting day 3, we'll have the metalwork job, which means that we should be in money most of the time, unless we're buying loads of items. And I'll only buy items if I really do need them, and I can see exactly where it comes into my escape plan. So I can see, like, oh, I need some duct tape, because I can make a shovel with that, and that's what you get. So basically I'm just going to wait here, because that's the metalwork job above me. I'm just going to wait here and see when the person doing it comes along. So annoyingly there were guards there, so I'm going to have to put up with that, but I can basically just run away now. And as long as I keep them chasing me, I should be alright. Because I don't have enough heat from the guards. I only have 70%, so it's not enough for other guards to join in on the chase. So at the moment, as long as I can basically just keep these people running after me for the whole work period, I can get the metal shop job. I honestly don't see why the guard wouldn't say, oh yeah, somebody beat him up, so I was running around chasing them with him for the whole work period. No, they just say, oh, you're a slacker, you lose your job. Even the guard that's running around, Officer Carter, he'll still fill out the report saying he was slacking off, make him lose his job. I don't think that's really fair, but I'm getting the metalwork job because of that, so I really don't care, to be honest. I'm a heartless bitch. Or I'm a heartless bastard, I should say. I'm not a girl. I'm not a female dog. Moving swiftly on. Anyway, we should just have to Better Call Paul. Breaking Bad reference for the win. We should just be having to run away from these guys for another 40 seconds until 1400 hours. No, 1600. Which is basically 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's when job period ends. So basically when job period ends, he'll lose his job and I can basically just run to get the job. Then I'll probably be beaten up, but oh well. And I've actually lost them. Jeez. No! And now he's actually lost his job because he hasn't done anything. So I'm going to get the metalwork job. Yay. And then I'm basically just going to... He's still in an alright standard with me, so I'm going to see what he's selling. He's selling a file for 50. The guard's outfit I've already got. A file I don't really need at the moment. And sheet of metal I can just get when I get the job, so yeah. I'm just going to go on the weights for a minute. And I'm just going to rep up to about 10. Because that should get me just over 50, and then I can improve my speed over 50. And then after I've got them all up, and after I've got both my stats improved over to 50, then I can basically just start attacking guards in shaded corners of the prison where nobody else can see, and I can quickly get their items before anyone says anything. So 49%, that's a bit annoying, but oh well. Okay, so 11, 12, is that 50? That's 50. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my fatigue, and then I can basically just go right back to speed. Get rid of my fatigue and then go back to speed. Okay, so they've beaten some guys up. So Stuart's got a magazine, I'm going to take that. And the guard has seen me, so I gotta run! Run, 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 run. Cue Benny Hill's theme. Anyway, so now we can go on to speed. As Jacksepticeye says, speed is key. And it's actually really apparent when I'm doing speed, because you've got to press Q and E really rapidly to actually keep it up. So again, I apologise in advance if you can hear that, but that's just how you have to upgrade your speed. So yeah. Also a footnote, a YouTuber by the name of Static Killers hopefully we'll be doing an escapist playthrough in the future, so if you like that, if you like mine, then go and check him out. He's a really good guy. And if you like his content, subscribe, I guess. But other than that, we're going to continue upgrading our speed. We're at 20, 21, can we get to 22? Yep, we're at 22 now, which means that we're too fatigued, so we've got to go into the showers and wash off. At the moment we've got 32 speed, so I think another settlement of speed will get me up to about 42, and that should be just enough to beat up a couple of guards. So basically that's what we're going to do. And until tomorrow I haven't got any money, so that's going to be awkward. But yeah. Anyway. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to just go and upgrade my speed for the rest of the day until roll call. And then that'll be about it for the day. And then I can just move on to day 3, I guess. When I get to the metal workshop, I'm going to steal a couple of sheets of metal to get some shovels when I have some duct tape. So basically, the thing I need at the moment is duct tape. And that's about all I need at the moment. Other than that, I need duct tape as well for not only shovel but a poster as well, because duct tape and magazine equals poster. So then I can use some forks to cut through the wall and put a poster up, and then I can just have a look at that place to basically just put all my contraband if I have too much when the guards come around to check. Because if you have 6 contraband in your desk, then you can just fit it into all 6 slots of your inventory. But if you have more contraband than will fit into your inventory, then that's a problem. I'm not going to bother to drain myself with fatigue because it's nearly night time, so yep. And plus, for some unknown reason, when you actually get rid of your fatigue in the exercise room, it will actually come back to about 15%. Even when you sleep, when you wake up, it'll come to 15%. So there's really no point, because you won't be getting into any fights unless somebody really hates you. So you're fine. So I think what I'm going to focus on tomorrow is just trying to get some duct tape and breaking through the wall if I have a poster. So Samuel and Matt, that's not me, I can run away and just deposit these in there. I'm actually going to sneak down to the canteen and collect some forks ready for digging tomorrow. Four is usually enough to break through one wall, so I'll just collect 4, and then I can basically run back up to my desk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my progress so that if I get caught digging through the wall, I can basically just load up from the start of day 2. Okay, so I'm going to check who's got a shell shakedown, and then if it's not me, I can start digging through the wall. I don't know why I keep checking if someone's got anything to sell, because I don't actually have any money, so I can't get anything. So Boogie, no. Jackson, no. Matt, no. Basically, if you do these favours, shower block I can do. If you do these favours, you can actually get some money, like this one that I just got. Basically, beat anybody up at shower block and then run for it, and you'll get $25. But yeah, and I actually didn't see who was getting a shell shakedown, so that's annoying. Oh well. Oh well. If it's me, I can always just reload from the start of the day. I'm just going to start digging through the wall. And the best thing about this is, if it is me, I can literally just go up to my desk, get the stuff out, and time will freeze when I'm in my desk. So none of the guards will be able to do anything about it, and if I get everything in my inventory before the guard checks my desk, I'll be fine. So that's actually quite good, either way. Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to check my desk then, I'd be like, fuck! But either way. Continue to chip the wall. We can now basically hang out here and chip the wall until about 1 o'clock, which is when work starts. But I shouldn't need that long, I should be done by about 11 o'clock. Either way, just going to stop while the guard goes past, and I can continue to chip through the wall. And I'm basically just going to chip through the wall until the wall percentage, it's at 16 right now. When the wall percentage reaches 4%, if you do any more after that, it will break. So I'm going to wait until I get a poster, and then I'll break the wall. So see, it's at 4% now, so I'm now going to wait until I get some duct tape to make a poster with a magazine, and then I can break through the wall and get whatever's in the prison stash. So basically, what I need to do now is just try and not really much to do. I'm just going to check the desks, see if there's anything decent in them, and then when work time comes around, I'll have enough money to buy something off the other inmates. So basically, until then, I'm just going to check the desk, and if I have time, upgrade my speed a bit more, so that I have a little bit better advantage in combat. I also need to try and make a weapon, because I think I got sent to the infirmary at day 1, and that got rid of my weapon that I had. But at the moment, I really don't have a good weapon. No. So I'm going to check up at these desks while everyone's at lunch, because that's the perfect distraction. So yeah. And just to think, if I was in one of these cells, I wouldn't be able to dig out, because somebody would come into the orange door and they'd be like, that guy's digging out, I'm going to report him. And you'd be fucked. And I don't feel comfortable digging in anybody else's cell, because if they don't like me, they'll call the guard. And even if they do like me, something will probably happen. But either way, nobody has anything good in their desk, so I'm pissed off about that. Oh well. So basically, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start my job. It's now metal job period, or metal work period. And what I've got to do for this job is just get the plates, make them into license plates, get the metal, make them into license plates, and put them in the chest. And it's actually, you have to do more in this job than you did in the laundry job, but you have access to as much metal as you want. So after you have the guard's outfit, the laundry job is really useless. But if you need any metal, you can just come in here anytime, any day, as long as you don't lose your job, and you can get any amount of metal you need. And as long as you get to your desk before you get caught, you can deposit the metal into your desk, and as long as you don't lose it in a cell shakedown, you should be fine. And that's actually really good, because then I can just get as much metal as I need. So I have a sheet of metal in my desk at the moment, and I need 2 more to make the max shovel, so I'm just going to take 2 more. I'm just going to take 2 metal at the moment, just get rid of 1. I'm just going to take 2 metal. I've done the quota, so I get, the job actually pays 70 in cash every time you do it, so if you do it 3 times you get 210, so that's amazing really. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to deposit these into my desk, and I can always get another sheet of metal when the time comes. So for the moment, I'm actually going to try and beat this guy up. It's not working, is it? No, it's not working. No, it's not working. Oh well. Upgrade my speed a little more and I should be able to beat up a guard. But also, I didn't have any, like, speed. I didn't have a weapon, so that was a major factor. Also, you lose $7 when you go to the infirmary, so try not to go into the infirmary, because that's $7 that I could be using. Because if something's $65 now, I'm going to be really pissed off. Either way, I've got nothing on me, so I'm just going to go to the gym and improve. So what's he selling? So he's selling a screwdriver, but I don't really need that at the moment. I could use a baton for a good weapon, but I don't really need a baton at this very moment. So I'm just going to train. It's actually exercise period right now, so that's actually quite good timing, because I'm just going to do a few reps now to improve my strength, and then if I have time I'll do some speed exercises. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to go up here. I'm going to see if Stuart hasn't got anything good in his pockets. Samuel hasn't got anything good to sell, and Sang, no, I don't need any. With the crafting notes that you just saw there, the white piece of paper, you can actually build up, so you can basically just have every crafting recipe in the game. And I actually have finished this, so I've got every single crafting recipe in the game, so if I need to know anything, it's going to be in here. So grapple head, oh, there it is. It's actually a really handy feature, and one that I'm glad they inputted into the game. So basically, I am just going to do some more reps until the end of exercise period. Or actually, I'm going to do some more reps until I get 100% fatigue, and then I'll go into the shower to get rid of my fatigue, and then I'll basically just go around and see if they're selling anything good. The main thing I need at the moment is duct tape, so if they're selling duct tape, that would be ace. I think they rotate, who sells things rotates about every day. So tomorrow, in game, there should be different people selling different things. But I'm not really that sure. And also, shower block. That's the thing I needed. So no. Create a distraction. Run away. I've now earned myself $25. Oh, duct tape. That's perfect. And a comb shiv as well. Run. Take that. Take that. And I'm now gonna, I could use it to make a shovel, but I'm actually gonna mix it with a magazine to make a poster, because then I can dig straight through the wall, and I'll have I'll have a whole new place to hide my contraband. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flush this down my toilet, so there's no evidence. Put the poster back, and see what I got in this. I found a plastic staff key. That's actually probably the handiest key that you can get in the game, so I'm happy about that. If we got the orange key, then I could just go straight through that door without having to get through it, so that would be ideal, but I can deal without it. Anyway, I'm basically just going to chip through the wall as much as this spoon will allow it now. So it's evening spree time, so I think I'm just going to chip through that. Yeah, anyway. So I'm basically just going to do that, put that in my desk, and we're set. At the moment I have over 50 strength, so I'm going to upgrade my speed a bit, and then I'm going to see if there's anybody to beat up. Bar of chocolate. I'm going to get the bar of chocolate because what you can do is, I've got a lighter already here, so I just need a cup now, and when I get a cup I can make a cup of molten chocolate, and then I can basically just knock a guard down in one hit without fighting him. And if I can get the utility key, the orange key, without having to fight them, then that would be great. But either way, worst case scenario, you can basically just use the cup of molten chocolate to knock a guard down, and you can get the items that he has on him. Normally you can at least take the baton for a good weapon, because every guard has a baton. But that's the worst case scenario, and normally he has something like timber or something on his person, and that's actually quite useful. Either way, I've upgraded my speed a little bit, so what I'm going to do is, I'm at the moment, I need a pickaxe actually, so I'm going to buy this crowbar, because that could come in useful later on. At the moment I'm just going to get my fatigue down, and I'm going to basically exercise my speed for the rest of the day, and then I'll probably end out the video after the shakedown tonight. But yeah, okay, so once I've got all my fatigue down, which will happen in a minute, there we go, I can basically just work out my speed now, or I can basically just upgrade my speed now for about a minute until roll call, and then after roll call I can basically just end out the video when I saved it. Either way, basically just try and get my speed upgraded as much as possible before roll call, and then I'll do roll call, and then tomorrow I'm probably going to focus on chipping at the wall with a fork, chipping at the second wall and waiting until I can get a second poster, because then I'll have a way to get out and somewhere to hide my contraband, which will be really neat. So basically, yeah. So if I can do that in the next video, that would be great. If not, then I'll just focus on what I can do basically. So I've worked out my speed as much as possible. I've now got 52 speed and 54 strength, so that should be well enough to beat up a guard with a comb shiv as well, which is actually a 2 out of 5 weapon, so it's not good, but it's not bad either. Because a bad weapon would be a... I can't think of like a 1 weapon, but I know they'd be really bad. Either way, I need a magazine. Can you help me up one? Yes, I can. I'll do that in a bit. Next morning roll call. Yep, definitely. All I can... Basically, what I need to do now is hope and pray that Ross is still selling that roll of duct tape in the morning, because then I can do a morning then I can distraction morning roll call for Matt, and I'll have enough to buy it. So, actually, no, I don't have enough in the magazine. Oh well. Right, so, basically what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go to my desk. I'm going to get all of my contraband out of my desk, just in case, because I didn't actually see who had what. And I'm just going to sleep now when the time comes, and then morning roll call, I'll dish out a distraction, and then hopefully Ross is still selling duct tape, because then I can put it in my desk. So, yeah. Anyway, right, it's morning now, so hopefully I'm not going to put it in just yet until I see who's got morning roll call. Stuart's still selling that. Ross is still selling the duct tape, that's good. So now, basically, all I need to do is cause a distraction. Why can't I buy the duct tape? Oh, I haven't got enough space in my inventory, okay. Run away from the guards. Run, 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 run. Put everything in my thing. Then run, 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 run. Ross, buy the duct tape. I don't think it was my name on the roll call list. I really hope it wasn't. Right, put that in there. And I'm safe. I'm basically just going to wait for my health to go up over 20. And then when my health is over 20, I'm just going to beat up this guard following me. Officer Irvin. Okay, so my health is at 20 now, so I'm just going to beat up this guard. Damn. Oh well. I didn't have anything in my inventory, so it's not too bad. And I didn't have any money anyway after buying that duct tape, so either way. I'm actually going to see how much my health goes up to. 26, alright. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to end out the video here now, guys, because it's been about 20 minutes, I think, just over, I'm not sure. So, I'm going to end out the video now. I got a roll of duct tape, so that was actually quite good. I also got a crowbar, which was good as well. So, I think, actually, I can make a pickaxe now. Can I? I can. Flimsy pickaxe. And I know now that I just need some duct tape and some timber to upgrade to a standard pickaxe, and then more duct tape and more timber to upgrade to a boss. We're just going to call it a boss pickaxe because it's the best pickaxe in the game. Anyway, I'm going to end out the video here, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please slap that like button and subscribe button in the face. And Mismatch Mofo out.